Capricorn, thank you for joining me and welcome to my channel. This is your reading for Uranus and Taurus. I'm excited to be here, and it's in your 5th house, so that's romance, unexpected romantic interests, desires, new interests, door to value, money coming into your life. I feel like maybe you meet some key partners this year when the North Node is in Cancer, and those people expose you to new things in life. But the best thing you can do to get that really going is to in some way create for yourself a release of attachments to anything that you do that is responsive to things that have passed. So in other words, the way that you handle things, you know how like grandpas and grandmas are sort of kind of locked in a different time because they're still relating to this world in a way that was the way the world was 50 years ago. And so you too need to release your attachments to the way things were done and move forward in these new directions. So the more open you are to other people's suggestions, the more willing you are to kind of allow other people's ways of doing things to influence you. That doesn't mean that you're letting someone be your leader, or that they're forcibly doing this to you. But I feel like if you take a page from someone's book, and if you keep really open-minded, this is going to be a transit that is really helpful for you. So unexpected visitors. So this looks like The Secret Garden or Alice in Wonderland. But I feel like, yeah, unexpected opportunities come into the forefront of your life. The 5th house is romance, passion, and love. And so in the 5th house, what we're looking at is romance, passion, and love. And so I think that maybe unexpected people are coming. Unexpected events, not people. Events and people are coming into your life that will broaden your opportunities. It's like you'll meet like some musician, or you'll meet some artist, or you'll meet someone, an engineer, who gives you perspective on things and opens up a whole new world of possibilities. You have the magic stream. I think that that's going to in some way really trigger your creative juices. And so from these types of places, you will now broaden your awareness, and you will broaden your receptivity to new ways of doing things, to new walks of life. I think many of you are going to go through this experience. So let's go through it with the chart up. But the 5th house is the house of children, fun. Some of you are going to have unexpected pregnancies. Some of you are going to have unexpected experiences, romance, unexpected love affairs, all of these things. Adventure is the key term for this transit for you. And then we have the North Node until May 2020 in this part of the chart. Like, this reading is from 2019 to 2026. So love, unexpected love, boom, there it comes into your life in the 7th house of partnerships. So this is when people will come in who will sort of show up for you and bring in a new energy. The next message is the South Node, Saturn, and Pluto. And so in the 1st house, you're releasing the past, you're releasing things, and you need to continue to do that in order to prepare yourself for the new things that are coming in. So you need to wash the walls before you paint them, right? So there's no little pieces of whatever on the wall, or whatever you're doing. You want to clear before you want to add, right? So you want to clear this up before you add things to it. So adjacent possibilities. I think you've been doing things, yeah, this stuff is going to be very similar to the things you have been doing up until now. But it's going to be like a little bit of a shift over, a slight change in the direction. Then we have the Angel of Balance. I feel like it's almost like you've been, it's almost like you've had a table for a while. It has 4 legs, and it always wobbles until you realize that one of the legs from beneath needs a new part, and you find it in the box, and then it stops wobbling. And you've had this wobbly table for like years, and you were thinking to yourself like, what happened? Why is it like this? And then you realize you're missing a part. It's something like that part, that piece of the puzzle comes in and puts it in perspective. Now you know exactly why it is the way that it is, and little pieces of information, ingenious pieces of information, are coming into your life that are influencing you in a certain way to attain more balance. And this is people, this is your exposure to people, circumstances. Gentle gardener. So I feel like it's not about, like, you know, rolling along and going full steam in the direction that you want to take. No, I think that it's time for you to really study and pay attention and learn from the people that are coming into your life for the next year. They're your guides, they're your fairies. That's what's coming to mind. They're helping you along. And then we have the Magician and the Mirror, right? So it's like, you know, mirror isn't a reflection of our reality. It's actually a reality unto itself, right? It's facing us, right? It's a different set of coordinates, right? So the Magician knows this, and so it's like a tweak of the system, a tweak of the reality. You're allowed, through the things that you're exposed to, through the experiences, and through the phenomena that's sort of unnamed. Some of this phenomena will seem very foreign to you. It'll seem very different than what you know. That's Uranus in the 5th house. You have to be receptive, open-minded. The garden and the gate. A lot of people are getting this. Like, are you going to walk through that garden into the unknown? That's the Uranus transit. Uranus is a bomb planet. Like, I was waiting to do this reading for you guys. I know it's super late, but I was super stoked. Like, the thing is, like, super excited. You don't know, but it's kind of terrifying at the same time. Are you going to step through that door? It's Alice going into Wonderland. You know, like, are you going to step through that door? The secret garden, all these kinds of stories that have, like, you stepping through something. It's kind of a risk that the protagonist takes. And then we have hostilities, okay? I feel like Gentle Gardener, it may have to itself certain things that are in the undercurrent. There are snakes in the grass in this situation. But that's the risk you're taking to grow, and it's snakes come with possibilities. So what I'm saying is that the new pursuits that you are taking will have its things that will feel threatening or dangerous or problematic, but you need to face them anyway. You know, these things. You know, just because there's a barbarian. You know, in Germany, the barbarians that lived in the forest, and this looks like appropriate for those times, you know, in the Black Forest, nobody went in there, you know, in Germany, because the native people of Germany were very, like, it was the place, it was the not messable with zone in Europe. Like, you don't go into those forests because they were extremely like this. So there is a threat of pretty severe confrontations, but it's because you're taking risks in a new direction. And I feel like you need to be mindful. You need to go in knowing that's a possibility. So, like, when you go into any competitive environment, right, you need to assess that there will be unexpected barbarians, people with hostility towards you for trying to get a bag and all this stuff, get your money, you know. And so I feel like you're doing something that's sort of unnatural. We all are with Uranus. We're all tweaking reality. Uranus is like a pretty dope magician, right? Uranus is one of the magicians as far as I'm concerned. So and he's pretty radical. So he or she, if you're a woman, that's still your energy. And I feel like you are being given things that sort of are out of place. It's like Moldavite or Libyan glass. It's not supposed to be here. It fell to earth, you know, or any tektite from outer space. There's this tektite that they found in Sweden. You guys can look this up on YouTube. And it fell in Sweden, and it's older than the earth. And now they're making rings out of it. What? It's an iron tektite. So, yeah, it's older than the earth. So sometimes it's like, but it's here. And so now they're making rings out of it. Why not, right? And so sometimes you're being given jewels and opportunities to see your life a certain way, but there's going to be things and people and situations that don't see it the way that you do. It brushes on their insecurities. So just know what you're getting into. But I think you'll be okay because you're Capricorn. So hey girl, hey. Anyway, if you guys want more readings, they're all in your playlist down below. Also, all the cards are at my Amazon shop, so go check it out. If you guys want to support me and the channel, I encourage you to check out the Vimeo packages down below. I don't know what month you're watching this in because this is for 7 years, so I'm going to keep that updated as up to date as possible. So if you want to support me and the channel, go and get yourself a Vimeo, okay? Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a nice day. Take care. Bye.